Okay, so what exactly is sensory awareness? Sensory awareness is being aware of what is going on inside your body. If I am singing through my nose, I not only hear it, but I can feel it vibrating in there. That is sensory awareness. If I am singing through my throat, I can hear the throaty sound, but I can also feel it in my throat. If I am singing up here in my head, I can hear it in my head. Ah, soprano kind of sound. I can also feel it swimming around in the skull. You see? That's sensory awareness. When you ignore sensory awareness and just rely on hearing, that's why sin number 1 is listening with negative judgment. When you only listen, you see, the sins, we call them sins, you know, they're not really sins, they're mistakes. Mistakes. In Hollywood, when you miss a take 2. You don't go, oh my God, the end of the world. No. A mistake is necessary to growth. If you didn't make mistakes, you would never grow. Okay. So, listening only, especially when you're practicing to improve, when you listen and you don't feel, it is easy to give up. It is easy to get discouraged. It is easy to decide, erroneously, I might add, that you can't do this. And one of the biggest demonstrations of ignoring sensory awareness is when we're trying to improve our range. Okay? Well, I'm going to start here. I'm going to start at this note here. Okay? And I'm going to give you the drill for stretching our full natural range. Okay? That's okay, right? I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. Now we're going to go to the next one. And right here, I'm getting toward the end of my full body range and coming up against that wall that we call the break. Okay? And, okay, let's just do it. I'm going to show you. Not pretty, huh? Not pretty, and so there's a tendency now, since I don't like the sound of that, even though I could feel that it was maintained in my full body, natural voice, I didn't like the sound. So the next time I do that, I'm probably going to try to make that sound prettier, and it's going to come out like this. Okay? Weak. Weak. Now, let me say this. Eventually, you are going to come up against a place where you must go into your head voice. Male or female, this is going to happen. There is a limit to how much can be maintained in your body. As you go up, the sound, the space that you're taking up inside your instrument is getting higher, okay? It's like if you fill a glass of water, if you fill it all the way to the top, you have a pretty nice low sound. As you empty that glass of water, try this at home. As you empty the glass, the pitch of that, if you strike it with a spoon, this pitch of that glass is going to get higher and higher until when you empty it totally of water, it's going to be the highest that it can go, depending on the shape of the glass. Okay? Why is that? That is because as you let go of the bottom, and you get more and more, you have less room being occupied by the sound and the air, the pitch gets higher. It is so much easier to sing ah than ah. See? But when you're increasing your range, you must depend more on the sensory awareness and ignore the sound that it's making. Because by knocking on that door at the top, you are going to polish that sound and make it more and more lovely in your natural voice. It's like, you know, I always tell my students, when we are stretching our range at the top, we are mining diamonds. You go into a mine, a diamond mine, and take out a diamond and put it in your hand. It's a black, dirty rock, but you polish it, and then it becomes brilliant. You understand that? So you need to rely more on the sensory awareness than on the sound alone. They're both important eventually, but when you're practicing, when you're learning, rely on sensory awareness. Where is that sound vibrating? Is it vibrating in my head? Ah, yes. Is it vibrating in my nose? Ah, ah. Yes. That's not very attractive. But you see, when you sing all together with your nose and your head and your chest and your throat and your mouth, all the 5 resonation chambers of your instrument, it's going to come out very pretty. Maybe not so pretty, but very expressive. Okay? Okay. Our seventh deadly sin is going to take some time, so I'm going to stop here, and we're going to start anew with the 7th deadly sin. Okay? Okay.